Los Angeles, 1947. The city of angels was basking in the glow of post-war optimism, neon lights, and Hollywood dreams. But on the morning of January 15th, the illusion shattered. A young woman's body, sliced in half, was discovered in a vacant lot. A crime so grotesque, so theatrical, it stunned the nation. Her name was Elizabeth Short. The world would remember her by another name, the Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short was born in 1924 in Boston, Massachusetts. A restless dreamer with striking dark hair and porcelain skin, she grew up during the Great Depression. By the time she was a teenager, she yearned for something bigger: escape, adventure, stardom. She was known for her beauty, her haunting blue eyes, and her ambition to act. Like thousands of other hopefuls, she gravitated to Los Angeles, the shimmering capital of dreams. But for many young women, Hollywood was a dangerous place, a place where dreams collided with predators. Elizabeth, nicknamed Beth, floated through different jobs, different romances, always on the margins of the glittering film industry. She lived in cheap hotels, relied on friends for lodging, and earned a reputation not as a starlet, but as a mysterious figure haunting the edges of Hollywood nightlife. On a cold morning in South Los Angeles, a woman walking with her daughter spotted what she thought was a mannequin discarded in a vacant lot. But as she looked closer, horror took shape. It was a body, pale, mutilated, and posed. Elizabeth Short, just 22 years old, had been murdered in one of the most savage ways imaginable. She was cut cleanly in half at the waist. Her face had been slashed into a grotesque smile. Her body was drained of blood, scrubbed clean, and positioned with chilling precision. The crime scene was surreal, almost cinematic. Reporters swarmed the lot before the police could even secure it, trampling evidence and sensationalizing every detail. Within hours, the press had given her the name that would live forever, the Black Dahlia, a nod to a recent noir film, The Blue Dahlia, and Elizabeth's penchant for wearing black clothing. The LAPD launched one of the largest investigations in its history. More than 150 detectives were assigned to the case, and the file eventually grew to over 60 volumes of reports. The press played an outsized role, with newspapers sensationalizing every rumor. Elizabeth's lifestyle was twisted into lurid headlines. She was painted as everything from a struggling actress to a femme fatale. Victim blaming ran rampant, turning a murdered young woman into a scandalous caricature. Hundreds of suspects were questioned: doctors, actors, servicemen, even acquaintances of Elizabeth herself. At one point, over 60 people confessed to the crime, seeking attention or notoriety. All were proven false. But behind the circus, darker questions lingered. Was the killer a sadistic stranger, a trusted acquaintance, or someone shielded by powerful forces within Los Angeles? Days after the murder, the Los Angeles Examiner newspaper received an envelope. Inside, Elizabeth's birth certificate, social security card, photographs, and an address book. The package had been meticulously cleaned with gasoline to remove fingerprints. The sender claimed to be her killer. He taunted the police, daring them to catch him. Over the following weeks, more cryptic letters arrived, each mocking investigators. It was as if the killer wanted to direct the story, ensuring the Black Dahlia murder would never fade from headlines. The official investigation never named a definitive killer, but theories flourished. Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy physician whose son later accused him of the crime, his medical knowledge and sinister reputation made him a prime suspect. Mark Hansen, a Hollywood nightclub owner who allegedly pursued Elizabeth and was connected to her address book. Military men. Elizabeth had dated servicemen and pilots, fueling speculation of jealous rage. A serial killer. Some investigators linked her murder to similar crimes across California. Each theory opened new shadows, but none yielded certainty. The Black Dahlia case has never been officially solved. It remains one of America's most infamous cold cases, a haunting symbol of broken dreams and brutal violence, lurking beneath Hollywood's glamorous facade. Elizabeth Short's story became larger than life, inspiring novels, films, documentaries, and conspiracy theories. But behind the myth was a real young woman, 22 years old, with dreams of fame, love, and a life that was stolen in the most horrific way. The case revealed not just a murder, but the voyeurism of the public, the sensationalism of the press, and the failures of law enforcement to deliver justice. The Black Dahlia, a name that echoes through time, shrouded in mystery, cruelty, and unanswered questions. Elizabeth Short's murder was not just a crime, it was a mirror reflecting Hollywood's darkest underbelly. More than 75 years later, the case still asks the same haunting question: who killed the Black Dahlia, and why?